What's going on, guys? So today we are out here at General RV in Michigan, and we're going to take a look at this Grand Design Influence fifth wheel. This thing is absolutely massive, and the Influence line is essentially kind of a luxury step down from the Solitude line, but still kind of a step up from the Reflection line. So from a budgetary perspective, it's going to be less than a Solitude, more than a Reflection, but you're getting a full profile, very Solitude-like body to it. And we're going to see what this thing's all about. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, first we're going to start with the numbers. This is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 16,800 pounds and a cargo capacity of 2,218 pounds. It's going to ride on 17.5-inch H-rated tires. That's really good. Dry weight of 14,522 pounds, and it has twin 7,000-pound axles. So from a towability perspective, I would tow this behind a dually, mainly because of how long it is, how tall it is, and how wide it is. This is the type of RV that you want as much stability as possible, again, especially considering the height and the length of it. So personally, a modern one-ton vehicle dually, you could get away probably with a single rear-wheel truck, but you'd have to be very careful with your pin weight and understanding how much you're loading into the RV, because on something like this, you could very easily have over 3,000 pounds worth of actual pin weight pressing down on the back of your vehicle. So you factor in the people inside of it, you factor in everything in the vehicle, you need to make sure that you're still within what your truck's capable of. You have the space saver upper deck with the Rhino box up front. You have your electric stabilization legs here, generators, batteries, and charge controllers all going to live in there. You're going to have 30-pound propane cans on each side. And then here you have nice thick baggage doors. I always like the baggage doors that they put on these. This is not going to have a drop frame. So I first thought that this would have a drop frame, but this is a straight frame, which means the 12-inch I-beam is going to protrude up into this space, and that's why your storage here isn't as deep as it would be in a Solitude. So on a Solitude, this would all be completely flat, and you wouldn't have that bump up, mainly because the frame would be welded to the main I-beam below right there. Outside spray port, MORryde step above step. Look under here, you're going to have, again, that 12-inch I-beam frame. You have your 6-point auto leveling also. Coming back here, this has the Cree 3000 suspension, has the heavy-duty shackle straps, greasable wet bolts, and reinforced frame section. Also has the Cooper Work 17.5-inch H-rated tires. I like that. And you're getting the Dexter Tow Assist, anti-lock brakes, sway mitigation, and an odometer, plus the Lion's Head really, really good tire warranty. Rockford Fosgate speakers out here. You have 2 entries on this, and this unit's going to have an outside kitchen. So let's see if I can get this open for you real quick. Nice strut arms, nice thick door as well. You always notice with these thicker doors, they don't bow, especially when they're lifting up at the struts. Has an outside sink, so it has an outside kitchen. You have really nice refrigerator with glass door, plus a Suburban griddle up here as well, and a lot of storage space for different things that you might have. It would have been cool if they put a drawer right here so you could put your utility items and your cutlery and stuff like that in here, but this is a really nice outside kitchen. I think they've done a great job with this one, especially the layout. Coming around back, LED lighting, prep for a backup camera, and this does have a 2-inch receiver, and it is rated for towing, even though I never recommend towing behind a fifth wheel. You have your chain loops and your 4-way connection right there. On this side, rack and pinion slide out. You have a spot for your sewer hose in there as well. You got a lot of slide outs. Up front, we have a Schwintek slide out mechanism, and both of these are rack and pinion, on-demand water heating system, and your furnace. Nice thick door here. Your Nautilus water panel up here. Really high up. Usually sits down lower, but again, it's probably all relative to where the frame is. Then you have your low point drains here. I like the brass connections. Slam latch, and then inside there will be your other 30-pound propane can, and this is your tow assist light on the side of the RV. All right, we're gonna step inside, see what this thing is all about. So this is gonna be the Influence 3704BH. 3-year warranty, limited structural warranty. You have the safety rail here as well, and we're going up the MORryde step above steps. Okay, quickly panning around. So right off the bat, things are a little bit different in here from a color and a tone perspective. They're definitely mixing some tones and some colors, but it feels, I guess it feels not as decorated as I would expect. It might be because of that wall right there, but it is really nice in here. You have your theater seating right here, which recline. You have massive windows all the way around, blackout shades that are included. I always like to see those. LED lighting. Up here you have some nice pendant lighting hanging down. TV already mounted. You have a fireplace also. All solid surface countertops in the kitchen. 3-burner gas cooktop and oven. Cabinets in here. Soft closing, I like that. I wasn't expecting soft closing in here actually. Then over here we have our residential microwave. This is not a convection microwave. We have our Norcold refrigerator freezer. And this is really nice because they put these handles here which work real well to secure the door while at the same time making it easy enough to open. It's your freezer tray below. You have a spot down here for, I believe, dog bowls and things. So that's really cool. Soft closing. Really nice under here. Nice tinted multi-purpose sink. This has like the vegetable strainer, the glass cleaner. This is just a really, really nice upgraded sink. And all soft closing drawers. I love the fact that even though this is a slightly more affordable full-size RV, you're still getting soft closing cabinets and drawers. Nice solid surface material here. A lot of storage. You have the Travelfi router in here as well. Good size pantry, and I love that the shelves are adjustable. That is awesome. Not many manufacturers actually do that, only a handful, and I love it when they do. Nice dimensional backsplash right here, and you can see it's actually relatively thick material and not just like a graphic. I like the grab bar going up. Nice one-piece Encore shower. Slide bar for the shower sprayer wand. Porcelain foot flush toilet. Thermofoil countertops. I wish that was a solid surface material, but I do like the undermount stainless steel sink. And this and the simple little rubber stopper there so you don't slam it into the actual glass door. And then your on-demand water heater. Stepping into the bedroom, king-size bed. Don't really like the positioning of the nightstands because they fold out over the bed. I'd rather come off the end here, or maybe even put them in a different way. I actually don't mind that shelf though. That's close enough to you that it's functional, but you're not going to hit your head on it. So I like the shelf. I just don't like the end tables right there. And then they've made this now so it slides out versus lifting up. That is really cool. And then more soft closing drawers in here. You have your very traditional Grand Design, beautiful front closet space. Then you have another air conditioning unit right here, Coleman Mach system. And then you have a spot for a stackable washer and dryer or extra storage if you need it with a hanging rod. Back here you have your TV and a pretty good sized window as well. Plus the windows beside the bed are also pretty dang good sized windows. There's your thermostat control. Then we'll quickly go to the back so you can see what's going on there. So far I see 2 ACs and a third. So you have 3 AC units in here, all Coleman Mach air conditioning systems. You have a half bathroom, so that's really, really nice, considering it doesn't feel like it's taking away much space. You have a huge bunk up here, and then you have another bunk right here, and this folds out into a bed. You got a lot of sleeping accommodations, plus a desk. So the desk is going to come in handy for a lot of folks, and I like how they've positioned it right next to the window, so you have a great view looking out. You also have additional storage right here. Great place for socks, underwear, and things like that. And more storage right there, and more storage drawers down here, and more desk drawers right there, and more storage right there. This has a tremendous amount of storage in it. And that is a really, really good thing for larger families who are going to want something like this for, you know, long extended trips with all the kiddos. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Please drop a comment below. What do you think of this unit? What do you think of how they've delegated space? Obviously, this is for a larger family, but how do you feel about it? Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.